with Onyeka at the beginning of the formation of Friends of Africa. I was actually legal counsel, and then I ended up joining the board because I felt strongly about the vision of this organization and the strength of the people behind it. And so I'm happy to say that I've been around since the beginning of this organization. I will continue to be. As I said, tonight we have a great program. I thank you all for joining us. We have a great cast of academics, dignitaries, and the like, and we're really happy to have you all here. You'll see that we're celebrating Africa Day, the Independence Day of 17 African nations. Each of the tables has has one of the African nations listed on it, but of course you can sit wherever you want. Everyone, please enjoy yourselves. Tonight is really about celebrating Africa Day, celebrating the dignitaries and the honorees that are very distinguished, that we'll be discussing throughout the evening.
Bila koduma rosa amakonongi bolomila kakana sanundi maminyo maefolo ikana wakaneto.
This is the Golden Jubilee, the 50th anniversary of the independence explosion of 1960, when 17 African countries attained sovereignty and were admitted to the UN in a single year. Almost never again did that level of instant empowerment of states occur in the life of the UN.
How did we attain this achievement, especially in the case of those countries where colonialism and racism was not only totally intransigent, but also enjoyed the support of some external powers? The simple answer is that it was because of the struggle of our people.
I want to say that we have reasons enough for celebration, reasons enough to pat ourselves on the back, but there is a lot more to celebrate. Having emerged from the throes of colonial rule, and in some cases, the most dehumanizing forms of subjugation and deprivation in human history, African countries have managed to remain relevant, not only within the continent, but also across the globe.
But many things are happening. They are happening so fast that we cannot rule out any eventuality. But when I say we, I mean we, the people of Africa. We have much too often been government focused rather than people focused. Unless and until we can become people focused, all the deficiencies that we faced in the past 40 or 50 years will continue to thrive. That is not to say that all of Africa's problems are purely of our own making. Nor is it to deny the damaging legacy that Africa has inherited due to centuries of slavery, colonialism, and racist domination. It is simply to assert that after more or less 50 years of ruling ourselves, we have to bear the primary responsibility for the good, the bad, and the ugly that has been happening in our continent.
Can any man run fast on one foot? The answer is no. No man can run fast on one foot. The other foot is woman, the woman foot. The second dimension of development. Any nation that ignores half of its human resource is not ready for development. So I was very intrigued when Dr. Salim talked about the empowerment of women in Africa?
A number of history makers, I was tempted to talk about my brother Salim and my brother Adebayo Adeleke, because they were major makers of history in this particular period of 50 years. But others are going to make a presentation later on. If they don't cover what I intended to say about Salim and Adebayo Adeleke, I might ask the permission of the chairman to add my word to that. Because here we may forget, when we're talking about who made history in the last 50 years, we may forget that some of those who made African history are right here in this same room.
So first of all, I have to say a very big thank you to the permanent mission of Nigeria to the UN for the hospitality, for hosting us, providing the room and the food, especially Her Excellency Ambassador Professor Joy Ogun for actually giving us this room and playing host to this event. Also, I have to thank the honorees. It's not easy to get high-profile individuals like this in the same room in one evening. Thank you very much, everyone. I will be calling on you sometime next year for the same ceremony as well. And I hope that you will be able to answer our call. Thank you.